people delighted in the coming of the messenger of the covenant. And what he gonna say? Excuse me.
And he shall come saying, the Lord of hosts. But whom may abide the day of his coming?
That's right. So who's gonna abide the day of judgment? Who's gonna be able to abide the day of judgment? And that's what we preparing our people for. Give me that. Slack. Go ahead, give me that. What you got?
And
Go ahead, don't worry. Go ahead. Go ahead, get that. Go ahead,
It's the book of Tobit, chapter 4, verse 12.
right.
Beware of all whoredom, my son.
And guess what? This is why we always, yeah. That's good. Right. See what the sister said? The sister say go down something where they shoot down there. Doing us like that.
and look at
Right. So good. They can do what they do. Because for real, what they doing is they witnessing how peaceful we are. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing. They can scope of how peaceful we are. Yeah. Go ahead. You sure that's the song? Right.
Could be a Quran.
Right.
I'm
Now go ahead.
Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy father.
And guess what? This is the reason why we always say that we don't want no type of other women. We don't deal with no other women or no other nations. Right? Read that over again.
Beware of all whoredom, my son.
So guess what? This is what whoredom is considered. Whoredom is this whoredom. Whoredom is breaking, being adulterous on the Most High laws. Being adulterous towards the Most High. So you being a whore when you break his laws. Go ahead. So beware of breaking this law, my son. And this is to you men. Go ahead.
And chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy father.
And mainly take a wife of the seed of your fathers. Right? Because a lot of our brothers got an affinity for Becky and Chinese and all these other nations. Right? A lot of our brothers. And I can't really blame them too much, but you got to shake the dust. It's time to put on your big boy pants and deal with Eve. How you doing, bro? It's time to put on your big boy pants and get Eve together. That's what it's time to do. Stop being in the comfort zone with these other nations. Go ahead.
And take not a strange woman to wife.
And a strange woman is an alien or a heathen or another a Gentile. But take not what?
A strange woman to wife.
So guess what? The Most High said, don't marry none of these Gentile women. Don't deal with none of these heathen women. Go ahead.
Which is not of thy father's tribe.
And guess what? They can't name themselves as none of our father's tribes. They are none of our father's tribes. Go ahead.
For we are the children.
Salaki, we Salaki. We got 12 tribes of women to choose from. So it says, do not deal with no women that is not of our father's tribes. We got a nice little mixing bowl of different flavors of women in our nation that should fulfill us brothers. Go ahead.
For we are the children of prophets.
We are the what?
Children of prophets.
We are the children of the prophets. You Israelites, you the children of the prophets. Right? Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6, man. We're going to go back to 10 and 15. We are the children of the prophets. That's why y'all see us when we wear stuff, we wear some of our stuff that says children of the prophets on it. That's why you see some of the gear we wear, it says children of the prophets on it. The Bible's telling you that we are what?
Children of the prophets.
Us Israelites, you the children of the prophets, man. Go ahead, read that.
this is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Give me 3.
Verse 3.
Right.
neither shalt thou make marriage with them.
So the Most High is telling you Israelites don't make marriages with these other nations. Because I separated you. You the cream of the crop. Go ahead.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
And guess what? Our men don't supposed to be dealing with no women of these other nations. We got enough women in our own nation to deal with. Go ahead.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
And that's right. Guess what? My sons better not bring no heathen woman home. They better bring a woman home of their own people. Right? Or I'm going to tell his ass, get away from me. Go ahead. And my youngers already know it. The ones that can comprehend that, they already know it. Go ahead.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
So guess what? That's why Tobit said, man, listen, deal with the women of your tribe or your father's tribe. And don't be a damn whorish. A whorish nigga. You just being a whorish nigga. Because a lot of these women of these other nations, they don't have no boundaries. Go ahead.
That they may serve other gods.
Right, and so guess what? If we deal with these other women, it's a chance that we'll turn our back on the Most High and serve other gods.
Right.
That was the problem with Solomon. Go ahead.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you.
And guess what? That's what happened with Solomon. The anger of the Lord was kindled against Solomon because guess what? He started dealing with all these heathens and he started paying attention to their damn gods and religions. Right? He allowed them he suffered them to live with their gods and their religions. Go ahead, read that, quick.
Right. Noah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob.
Read that back over again, King.
For we are the children of the prophets.
So guess what? You Israelites, we are the children of the prophets. Go ahead.
Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
And they talking about, they telling you what children, who is our forefathers. They telling you who's the prophets. Because you so-called blacks and Hispanics, you Native Americans, you are the children of the prophets. That's why you're so spiritual and don't even know why. Go ahead.
Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they all married wives of their own kindred.
And guess what? Our forefathers, they married wives of their own kindred to create the nation of Israel that we have right now today. That's why you had Abraham marry his half-sister Sarah. Right? That's why you had Jacob marry his two cousins. That's why you had Isaac marry his sister. Right? Who else? Who else we got? Go ahead.
And were blessed in their children.
And they was what?
Blessed in their children.
And guess what? They was blessed in their children because they all came from the same stock. That's why we the way we are now, because we came from the same stock. And we watering our nation down dealing with these other nations. Right? Go ahead.
And their seed shall inherit the land.
And guess what? When you get the Israelites that feel good and in their power and their strength of being God's chosen people and don't have no situation with my mother is this. Well, I can't hate on these people because my mother and that's why you have the Rock, big strong ass, he's conflicted. He won't accept himself being a black man. He keep talking about I'm Polynesian and black. I'm a man of color. Nigga, you was a nigga. You was a nigga. Rocky Johnson is a nigga. His father's a nigga. Talking about some Polynesian garbage. That's why they ass giving your ass hell online right now. The white people showing you who you are. They showing you who you are. And they always show people, they always show one of us who we are when we start talking about us. Us being peculiar and the separating from everybody else. But you can have, Mr. White Man have all his own Oscars and his whatever, and he separate himself from everybody and give himself rewards. You know what I'm saying? He merits himself for certain things, right? He uplifts himself off of lies. We got all of these memorials and these these holidays that Mr. White Man got for himself to make himself feel real good all the time. But when us so-called blacks and Hispanics, when we get out here talking about us, we race bait. Or we being racist.
Right.
Why can't everybody be inclusive? Because you niggas ain't inclusive. We ain't inclusive in your situation. You ain't inclusive in ours. Let the slaves have their God. You ain't got nothing to do with our Bible. You know what I'm saying? You fed us lies in the beginning. We found out the lies. Now we realize you ain't got nothing to do with it. You can't take it. And you know you ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. Right? Go ahead. What's wrong, King? I had to rant for a minute.
Verse 13. Now therefore, my son, love thy brethren.
Love who?
Love thy brethren.
Guess what? If you go to another nation of women, you don't love your own people. If you so-called black men, you deal with another nation of women, you don't love your own women. We got too many beautiful women of our nation. Why the hell do I want a bony-ass Chinese woman look like a boy? Why would I want that? We got so many beautiful women of our nation. Why would I want Becky?
Right.
We got Hispanic and black women. You know how beautiful our women are? The hell with these other women. Go ahead.
And despise not in thy heart thy brethren.
Right. Don't despise your brothers. Because like I said, when you deal with other nations, you despise your brothers. Right? And you see that? Look at that. Get that real quick. See, that's what niggas envy. That car right there. And who's in it? The car.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what niggas envy. Niggas envy that. Niggas envy that. Mr. White Man took your skills and your power and your knowledge and he built little shiny stuff in front of your face and you envy him for that. Yeah. You niggas envy. You envy niggas like that for that. You know what I'm saying? Because Mr. White Man get to ride around like that, you niggas envy that. With a whole heap of problems, long as you get to put on a $500 belt, ride in a $100,000 car, you get to look down on your brothers and sisters. Man, other niggas ain't nothing. I don't deal, you know, you niggas with some of you niggas with money, you got a lot of white man garbage with you.
Right.
You got a lot of white man garbage. I don't deal with niggas, broke niggas. All of us niggas broke. I don't give a shit if you got $1 billion, your ass broke, nigga. Because when the white man ready to take his money back, you right in the hole with us.
Right.
All of us together.
Did you say they crackerize?
Crackerize. You know what I mean? Enjoy your victuals and your little stuff, man. But don't never think you better than no brother. Because guess what? The Most High raised niggas out of dunghills. Believe that. He will put your ass in the dust and raise the worthy man out of the dunghill. We talking about you being God's chosen people and the greatest thing on the earth. I ain't being mean, sis. I'm being real. We just telling y'all the greatest thing on the earth. That's all. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Gone. And despise not in thy heart thy brother.
Right, so guess what? We don't supposed to despise our brothers and sisters. We supposed to tell them we love them. We supposed to tell them what the Bible say. We supposed to tell our people that the Bible say they better than everybody on the face of the earth. That's what the Bible say about blacks, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indian. Y'all the best thing on the earth. You know why? You know why everybody get to ride around with air conditioning? Because you niggas invented the air conditioning. Right. You know why we get to refrigerate our food? Because you niggas invented the refrigerator. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know why? You know why the traffic is controlled? Because you niggas invented the stoplight. That's right. That's why. Right? Go ahead. And guess what? You had libraries upon libraries in Timbuktu. Right? Before the white man had any library
of thy people.
Right?
And not taking a wife of them.
That's right. So we're supposed to love our own brothers and sisters. Right? We don't supposed to forsake our brothers and sisters. We're supposed to take a wife of our own people. Go ahead.
For in pride is destruction.
For it's what?
For in pride is destruction.
So when you get pride on your own people, and you think you're going to go get another nation and look down on your own, look, I got a white woman on my own. For in pride is what?
Destruction.
So when you walking down the street with another nation and you think you're doing better than your own people, that's you destroyed. That's destruction right there. That's prideful destruction. Go ahead.
And much trouble.
And much trouble. Go ahead.
And lewdness.
And in what?
And lewdness.
And it's a lewd, you a lewd ass nigga walking down the street all lovey-dovey with another nation. And you got all our sisters out here that need this help and this awakening. These sisters that need to be cleaned up and raised up on their feet. And for you sisters in the know that need these brothers, help these brothers get on their feet. Yeah, and I might talk a lot about the sisters need to be quiet, but no, it's you sisters out here we take instruction from too. You sisters, man, read, look at that. Come down and sit in the dust. Isaiah 47:1. Esau is coming down. Now peep this out. Not to skip. They got, I had to think about this. Do you know they got something, I forgot what it is, something to combat heroin overdose now? Why the hell you ain't had nothing to stop our people from overdosing when they was overdosing off of that garbage? Right, brother. Now it's a crisis for Mr. White Man. Now they come up with ways to stop people from overdosing. When the hell you did that for our people? But we don't supposed to be mad. We don't supposed to be mad because you let us die out and let us drug ourselves out. You put it in the neighborhood, but now that it's a vicious crisis that Mr. White Man dropping off the opioids, now you got all these preventive things to stop him from ODing.
It's not Mr. White Man, it's Mr. White Man's children.
That's right, brother. You're right, brother.
He'll kill himself, but he don't want to kill his children.
Right.
He need a legacy.
That's his thing, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? A lot of you niggas you can't even get the smoke clear. That's why your own nation is drugging you up. Your crisis come from your president and your own nation. That's why y'all went into Afghanistan in 2001.
Well, drugs and religion was the first gentrification.
Right. But the main reason they went into 9/11 in Afghanistan was that drug.
I mean, it's a drug deal,
right
on the street, a big drug deal.
They went into other places.
The Noriega, was it him?
Right.
And the Olenov and the Reagan scandal.
Right.
Yeah, it was a drug deal.
See, the brother know what he's talking about.
And they sold it outside the White House,
right.
on K Street.
Right.
Me and David Chappelle started off doing comedy.